What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Famous Chili Podcast. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out all of our content on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and all of our platforms. Yo, guys, what's been going on? I've been having a pretty stressful / weird week. I'll be honest. Like, school
Yeah,
is kicking my ass.
It's the same story every week.
Man. Stressful month.
Yeah.
We've only been at school for a month, and stress levels have never been as high ever since I got to
I
school.
feel like I just want to fight someone, man. I don't know.
Look, man, we talked about a podcast last week. We have the undercard. We have the card set up. Let's make it happen. Prem, I want to fight you as well.
You versus Nishk.
Is it me versus Hrishi?
I'll fight anybody, bro.
Hrishi.
I'll fight anybody.
Oh yeah, would you fight Tommy Fury?
Yeah.
I know who would fight Tommy Fury. KSI, bro. KSI.
Oh, what a transition. All right. Okay, obviously, this Saturday we got the KSI Tommy Fury card. I'm so excited for this. I actually cannot explain how happy I am about this card. The whole card is just absolutely stacked.
Yep.
Like, this is the craziest crossover boxing card I've ever seen. We're going to go through, give our thoughts on all the stuff that's going on. A lot of controversy around the fights that are going on, especially the Logan Paul fight. We're going to go through, give our thoughts, give our predictions. Starting off, we'll go through the main card. Start off with the first one.
Co-main card.
No, the main card, not the main fight.
Oh, sorry.
Man, before you want to chime in, speak up, man, interrupt, man, make sure it's correct, okay?
Sorry.
So on the main card, we have a tag team fight started off. We got the team of Alex Wasabi and Nick Lamau versus B. Dave and Pineda, bro. Vamos, man. Vamos,
Pineda.
Bro, Pineda's winning that, man. Prem, what do you think?
I think they're both pretty skilled fighters. I think
Which two?
The Wasabi guy and the Pineda guy.
What about the other two?
I think Alex and Vamos.
Okay. So if you guys don't know, one of the Misfits does tag team boxing sometimes, which is kind of crazy, but sometimes it actually works out pretty well. I thought the one with Dean Gray and Waleed was really good last time on like one of their last cards. But this tag team, one of them is Nick Lamau and Alex Wasabi as one team. Nick Lamau is actually really surprisingly decent. I don't know if you guys have seen him on any of the previous cards. He's been shocking people actually with how good he's been. He's not insanely great or anything, but he's done well. He's done pretty well on some main cards. He's been in the spotlight. And he's been doing
real quick. What's it? I thought the main card is just like the main fight and everything else is an undercard.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Can you not hear me?
Nope.
Real quick, and then it paused.
Real quick?
Wait, can you not hear me anymore?
No, now we can.
Okay, what I was saying was, I thought the main card was like just the main fight, and then everything else is the undercard.
No. This is the main card, and then there's the prelims. Yeah. So this is the main card. The main fight is the headliners.
Okay.
Both. The undercard is like the people on the main card. Like the other.
That's okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, but so I was kind of right.
So we're starting from the bottom, going up to the top fights.
Like Drake.
Regardless, man. Look, I'm gonna say it again. I always have my like crazy long predictions, but I'm gonna keep it short and sweet today. You're not betting against Pineda, man. Vamos. Alex Wasabi is just not a skilled enough fighter to beat D.
Why is he
Pineda.
here? Why is he here again?
Here?
I swear Misfits said that same thing with Dillon, bro. Why are they here? They literally
Dillon wants to make money. He's broke.
No, I'm not talking about why he's coming here. I'm saying why did they let them back on? Like they literally said Alex Wasabi and Dillon Danis both pulled out of fights with JJ. Why? And they said that we're not doing this shit again. We're not having you back on. Because they pussied out and just Alex Wasabi was injured and could not fight,
which we all know was bullshit.
Yeah. And so because of that case, I had to do a 2 fights in one night thing to make up for it.
Oh, I remember that
bullshit anyway. But yeah, I can't believe he's fucking back here. But I'm actually kind of excited for that one. But I'm going with the boy Pineda, man. Pineda.
Okay, what's the next one?
Yo guys, we just want to take a little break from today's video to thank our sponsor, SeatGeek. SeatGeek is here to help you buy tickets in the easiest way possible. All you have to do is just download the SeatGeek app, and SeatGeek will help you find affordable tickets to all your favorite events. Maybe you want to go see Lil TJ perform live, or you want to go see Nishk Patel on his Fast and Loose comedy tour. SeatGeek has got you covered. And it's so simple. All you have to do is just download the SeatGeek app and start searching. SeatGeek will filter through hundreds of different tickets to help you find the best deals. And remember, green means good and red means bad. And on top of that, SeatGeek will also let you see the view of your seats before you even purchase them, so you know exactly what you're getting. So if you're interested in getting the best deals on tickets to your favorite events, download the SeatGeek app from the link in our description and use our code FAMOUSCHILI for $20 off your first purchase. Thanks, SeatGeek, and let's get back to the video.
Next up, we got, this is an interesting one, Whindersson Nunez versus my mate Nate. Now, these guys are debuting on Misfits for the first time. Have you guys watched the Kingpin cards?
No idea what that means.
Nah,
Okay.
man.
Kingpin was a promotion to Misfits. Okay. So there's like different, like Jake Paul has his MVP, KSI has Misfits, and there's Social Gloves, and there was Kingpin.
Yeah.
Right. Kingpin was where Gibb was meant to fight King Kenny on. That was meant to be the main fight. But Kingpin went bankrupt. Okay, and it was a big rival to Misfits. They were doing this whole big tournament. It was huge. It was really great for the space, honestly. It was really entertaining. Big fights that were happening because it was the tournament style, so you had to go up against who you're matched up against, which is kind of cool because we always talk about how in boxing the good fights never get made. This time they have no choice because it's a tournament, so it was pretty cool to see. But they went bankrupt, and so Misfits brought in two of their fighters, Whindersson Nunez, who is this like insanely massive like star in Brazil. He completely dominated in Kingpin in terms of the audience, but he got fucked up by King Kenny. I don't know if you've seen that fight. That fight is insane how much King Kenny just pieced him up. And my Nate was decent also. So honestly, that's like the least exciting fight in my opinion. They're both kind of just there. I'm gonna go Whindersson Nunez on that one though.
But isn't Whindersson Nunez isn't he kind of short, like on the shorter side as well? Like he's below 6 foot, right?
He is, but he, at least in my opinion, showed more than my main Nate did. They both lost to King Kenny, but King Kenny, to be fair, he pieced up both of them, but he knocked out my main Nate in the first round. Whindersson Nunez, he could have knocked out, but he took him the distance and just showed that was the most dominant influencer boxing performance of all time. If you watch it, How
about the Gibb McBroom rematch? That was pretty dominant too.
No, it was not. The first one was more dominant. The rematch was not dominant at all.
Whoa, what was the one where he fell? What was the one where he like fell on the canvas like 20 times and was that the first one? That's what I meant.
The second one, Gibb was dominating, but not an insane amount. Like it was still somewhat close. Gibb would have won, but McBroom got injured during the fight.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
The first one.
Wait, that looked rigged. The second one looked rigged as fuck. Like McBroom was like pussying out. Because like. I don't know how.
I think he generally got injured. I don't think he would have taken 2 hits. No. That was on the Kingpin tournament. So the first one was Gloves. That one was McBroom's tournament. Yeah. Right. They went bankrupt. Then they got rematched on Kingpin, and now Kingpin's bankrupt. So
it's the McBroom effect, bro.
Yeah, man. And Misfits are the only ones who can actually do this shit right, man. I'm telling you.
I think they're just hosting events that they can't handle. To be honest, like they're just cycling the money, and then once they don't get they shouldn't be hosting these events, but it's kind of just like a big publicity stunt because the creators themselves, even though they don't get paid from these events, their subscriber counts are going up. Their views are going up on their videos. So
they should be getting paid. On Misfits, they always get paid, but Kingpin, and notice it's always the Americans who don't get paid. It's always the Americans who don't get paid when these companies go bankrupt because the UK guys are honestly, they know this scene very well. They all, like the first Social Gloves, right? When they went bankrupt, the only 2 fighters who got paid were the 2 UK guys, Deji and Gibb. They're the only ones who got paid.
Bruh.
Kingpin, Gibb got paid, but he got paid a shit ton, which is why they went bankrupt, honestly, because Gibb just took all the money. But he deserves it, man. 7-figure Gibber, man. Next fight, King Kenny versus Anthony Taylor.
It's King Kenny, bro. It's King Kenny. Just come on, move on, bro. Move on, bro. Move on. Let's go. Move on. King Kenny got the power and the reach, bro.
Do you guys know who Anthony Taylor is, man?
Yes.
This man just beat Saul Poppy.
All right, you're also like the biggest Saul Poppy glazer I've seen in like a long time. Like Saul Poppy's good, but like he's kind of a little chubby. Like against opponents that are taller.
Have you seen him? Have you seen him recently? He's not chubby.
Really, no.
Bro, he's not Salt Poppy anymore, man. He's not Poppy Pepper, man. Look at him. He's jacked. Look him up. Look him up right now. He's fucking sick.
Oh, that shit probably made him skinny, bro. Wait, Prem, you still don't know who he is, bro?
Well, we'll get to Salt Poppy.
This is actually ridiculous, Prem. This is 2 weeks in a row where you don't know who Salt Poppy is.
He's a boxer.
Oh my god. Okay, we'll get to Salt Poppy. We'll get to Salt Poppy. But Anthony Taylor, I hope you guys realize people don't really like him in the space because, first of all, he's a great trash talker, which is cool. But at the same time, it's because he's an actual fighter. Right? Yeah, he's an MMA fighter who came into the space. He wasn't a great MMA fighter. He fought in Bellator, I believe. He was mid. He was pretty bad, actually.
What's Bellator?
He came here, and it's like the rival UFC.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. I'm surprised you never heard of it. Bellator is pretty big.
Really?
But yeah. But he came here, and because he's an actual fighter going up against people who are going up for the first time, he kind of beats them. So Salt Poppy is very good compared to influencers, and he's shown that he can be good. But then this guy comes in, and he's like a professional. He's like technically an actual professional, which is why people don't really like that he's here in the space, which is why I think that's a great fight, because Anthony Taylor is actually a professional, and King Kenny...
But boxing is different,
in my opinion, it is different, but not all of these guys are on the level of like Jake Paul, who can go up against these professional MMA guys and do well.
True.
Now, of course, Anthony Taylor is not on the level of any of the guys Jake Paul's fought, so I'm not making that comparison. King Kenny, I will say, is the most professional looking influencer boxer, in my opinion. He looks like the most like a real boxer when you watch him.
Better than Jake Paul?
Like Jake Paul. KSI,
I'm not saying he's better.
No.
I'm not saying he's better than them. I'm saying he looks the most professional when you watch him. He's the most technical with how he places everything. You watch him, he's way more calculated. And the problem is his record looks really bad. It's because something changed in him within the Kingpin tournament. Like before that, he was kind of shaky. He always took tougher fights in the influencer scene, but he would always lose or like have controversial wins. But he wouldn't throw. That was his problem. He was shaky. He would not throw. He was great defensively. He was calculated, but he would not throw the punches. Second the Kingpin's tournament started, transformed completely. He let go because he took a bad loss against someone he shouldn't have lost against because he didn't throw. After that, started throwing way more, and he's looked insane ever since. So I'm hoping King Kenny wins, and I'm gonna say he does. I think he keeps going on his streak right now.
I think so too. I've heard a lot of rumors from his camp that like his camp and his training has been going really well, and like he's in like in ultimate shape right now, and like he's like miles ahead of what he was in the last fight, and like we're probably just gonna see more power and speed from him, and that's just gonna be an insane fight.
That's gonna be a great fight though. Now here we go, Slim versus Salt Poppy. That is a great fight. I've been wanting this fight for a long time.
No, like I think Salt Poppy will take it. I think his orthodox
style. Bro? Who is Salt Poppy, bro?
I mean, his nickname is Pepper or Poppy Pepper, right? So like my point, like, oh shit. But like,
I like genuinely believe that like you're so uncultured the fact.
What the fuck was that?
Sorry, I don't know what's happening. I think my ceiling's about to break, bro.
Salt Poppy's jumping on your roof, man.
Salt Poppy's a little angry that you don't know who he is, man. Trying to break in.
That's crazy.
No, but okay, I generally think that this is a really good fight, though. So they're both really good. Slim is undefeated. He's, I think, 6-0. It's kind of crazy. He's one of the best records in the space. It's very good, very fast, very quick. Huge reach advantage, huge height advantage on Salt Poppy. I'm not gonna lie, Salt Poppy's really good, but I have a feeling Slim might piece him up. It's gonna be close. Really? I don't think anybody gets knocked out. I think Slim is finally fighting at the weight he's meant to fight at, because Slim always fought way heavier than his natural weight, and he still beat all those opponents. And when you come up in weight, you're never the same.
Yeah.
And he's still 6-0 despite that. I think now he's going down to his natural weight to fight Salt Poppy. And Salt Poppy's looking good. Salt Poppy's looking in shape.
Salt Poppy does look good.
I don't know. I think...
What is Salt Poppy's record right now?
I think 3-1.
3-1, right? Yeah.
And the one loss was to a professional, Anthony Taylor.
Who was
it? It was a close loss. It went the distance. It was on points. And arguably, watching it, you can tell Salt Poppy wasn't putting his all into it. It didn't look like he actually went full in my opinion, at least.
Wait, I'm pretty sure, like, based off what I've seen, he fights. Is it orthodox or is it southpaw? I'm not entirely sure.
I know Salt Poppy.
You just realized.
Nathaniel Bustamante,
my
bro.
God. You're actually just a casual.
I know him. I know Nathaniel. I don't know Salt Poppy. I know Nathanial Bustamante, bro.
What the fuck?
Y'all should have just told me it was him, bro.
What the
Y'all
fuck?
should.
You just dropped Salt Poppy's Govey, bro? What the fuck was that?
Govey? What's Govey?
Oh my god,
Government
bro.
name, bro. You stupid idiot.
Who the fuck calls it Govey, bro?
Oh, you're so. Oh my god.
Wait, how do you know his
Govey?
his government
Govey?
given name?
He doesn't, bro. He just looked him up right now.
No. I looked up Salt Poppy. I just didn't know who it was, and I
you saw
realized it
his
was
name, and
Nathaniel.
You know.
I know who that is.
What do you know about this Nathaniel then, man?
He's from Dominican Republic.
Oh no, you're completely wrong then, man. No, you don't know who the fuck. You didn't even see a picture of him if you think he's from the.
No, I did, bro. He has curly hair. He's like kind of out of shape.
And you think this guy's Dominican?
Is he not? I saw the
He's
flag
from
on
the
his Instagram.
Philippines, bro. He's from the Philippines. You confused the Filipino guy for Dominican, bro?
No, I confused the flags.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Sorry. Let's just get to the main event, bro. Let's just get to the main event.
Bro just dropped Salt Poppy's Govey and then
let's just go to the main event, bro.
Okay. Wait, there's one more before the main two, and then the other one's also a big fight. So wait, what are you locking in on Slim Salt Poppy? I'm still gonna go Salt Poppy, but I think it'll be really close.
I don't think I know enough about both fighters to really give like a accurate opinion on it, but I'm gonna have to go Salt Poppy just for the love of it, you know. Salt Poppy, his progression as a fighter has been just so like inspiring because he's really like lost a lot of weight. He's become a lot faster, a lot more swift. His technique has gotten better. He's also just like the GOAT of TikTok as well. So that makes me just want to vote for Salt Poppy. So
I'm gonna take Salt Poppy because I'm on a first name basis with him. So
yeah, Nathaniel.
Yeah, Nathaniel.
All right, this one is also a big fight. If you guys have seen the first one, do you guys know about Dean the Great and Wally Sharks?
Nope.
Oh, damn. Okay. This is a. I'm not gonna lie. This is a rematch people have been asking for a long time. This went down as like one of the best fights in the space.
Really?
Like it was so good. Okay, so just to give you some background, right? Dean the Great, Wally Sharks, they fought on I think the second ever Misfits card. Okay, they fought as the main card. They fought as the main fight. They were headlining. Dean the Great had multiple knockdowns on. Wally Sharks had multiple knockdowns on Dean the Great. He was dominating. Okay, it was a close fight, but he had a bunch of knockdowns throughout the whole fight. At the very end, Dean the Great caught one shot and knocked him out, and he won by that. So Dean the Great was losing the whole fight, but wins just by at the end getting the knockout punch.
Damn.
And so because of that, it was this huge thing people wanted to see a rematch for.
They finally got
because it was such a close match the entire time, but Dean the Great just caught him with like the lucky shot. You know, so now they finally got the rematch after almost a year now, I think, over a year. And it's going to be really good, I think. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of tension between these two. They did a bunch of shit like in the build-up. I think Waleed wins this one. So Dean the Great won the first one. You guys haven't seen it, so I don't think you guys are going to have a say on it. But I personally think Waleed will win this one. He kind of dominated the first one in terms of knockdowns and just lost by the ending. And in the more recent fights I've seen of the two, Waleed still looks a little bit sharper than Dean the Great, in my opinion. But that should be a great fight. I'm looking forward to that. Now the main ones. Here we go. Logan Paul versus Dillon Danis.
Shit, I'm thinking.
This is personal, bro.
I think this is personal. I think Logan Paul will take it. I think just because Dillon Danis.
Think he's gonna take it. I think he's gonna fucking kill him, bro.
Yeah.
Dude,
I think it's gonna be
like. Dude, he has so much fire under his like belt now after like everything Dillon Danis has said about his
and Logan Paul has been quiet. Like besides the events, he hasn't said anything. On Twitter, he didn't say anything. Okay, I think I think Nina did like a restraining order, but even that, like Logan Paul clarified after, like it wasn't even like a restraining order.
No. This is that. No. So Logan has definitely responded, and it's not been taken well at all. They are suing Dillon a lot. They have multiple cases.
Oh, they are suing?
Logan is actively saying how he's like suing him, and that's not gone over well at all, because the whole idea is that people are upset because they think this is the fight game and that everything is trash talk, and everything is technically like defamation.
Fair game.
When it comes to not just fair game, that's one thing, but the whole thing is also about the defamation side of it. And so they're saying everything's technically defamation when it comes to the fight game. Anybody could sue anybody for defamation, but nobody does, right? That's not what you do.
Yeah.
And so that's why people are kind of angry at Logan for that, right? Because that's not what you really do in the fight game, right? The thing with Nina is completely different. That I can understand, right? But I don't know about just suing him for other stuff. Like
but you're waiting.
Nina, I understand. Nina, I can understand doing something against him, but Logan should not be suing him at all.
I mean, I think they kind of go together though, because they're like a couple, they're like married almost, right? They're gonna get married, like bro, like.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm gonna carry the statement off for him.
Wait, what? Can you guys hear me?
You keep cutting out, man.
Oh shit. No, basically what I was saying was like, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically what I was saying was like they're kind of a married couple at this point. So like whatever happens to her happens to him.
Was that,
and then also
Logan Paul?
It's all about defamation
girl, in a sense, by doing all this, and even though it seems a little bit petty, you kind of want to leave everything in the ring and kind of just show everything there, because like that's when like the real like hard work and everything shows. Like, yeah, I killed this guy in the ring and I got my revenge for what he did to my wife.
I also think that like so I also think that like they're a married couple, and I think they go together. And number two, like defamation, okay, sure, like it's you're trash talking, but like there's a line that you cannot cross. Like Canelo was talking about it too. He was like, bro, like it got personal with me and Charlo because he started talking about my mom. Like normally you don't really do, like Conor McGregor doesn't even do that. Or maybe he does.
That's not true.
I would have to fact check that.
That's not true. Yeah.
I would have to fact check that.
I'm not saying that they shouldn't be doing anything. I'm saying that I completely agree that Dillon's out of line with what he's doing. I'm not one of those people who are like, oh yeah, no, you should. What he's doing is okay. Everything's fair game. I do not believe that at all. What Dillon's been doing is absolutely disgusting, honestly, with what he's done.
He's gonna pay though. I also think he just wants the money. He wants to promote it, but like I don't know.
Yeah. I'm saying I think
there's a line to
other
promotion.
side of Logan trying to sue him also. I think Nina has every right to have a restraining order against him, you know. But
they're a couple though.
I am excited for it.
Yeah, he's defending his girl, Ari. Like,
yeah, like that's
no. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm saying that Logan has his own, I'm pretty sure, separate lawsuit against him.
Yeah, but it's probably just coupled up with what Nina has against him.
It's definitely
right, which is what I'm saying. For
the same reasons.
Saying Nina, people are saying, I'm not saying this is my view. I'm saying what people are saying is that Nina's suit is fine, obviously, because she's in this whole thing, right? She's getting dragged into this.
What's your take on it?
I'm saying I don't think Dillon should be doing this shit. Like,
no, but what's your take on Logan Paul suing? What's your take on Logan Paul suing?
I don't think he necessarily should be suing for defamation. Again, I have to check that. I don't know if it's
right, but that's his
own separate case, or if it's just him advocating for Nina's. If it's him for Nina's, that's fine.
Okay, all right, we're on the same page.
No, obviously he's gonna fucking support his fiance. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, that's our point, man.
Yeah.
Well, all right, what are you guys taking?
Fight. I think Logan wins. My only concern is I think he might it could be that like the emotion gets to him. What if he starts going in there throwing haymakers, getting wild because he's so frustrated about what happens? If he can't keep his emotion in check, if he doesn't keep his emotion in check, he could get caught out.
He is a very like emotional person in the sense where he can let his emotions overtake his actions, and that's why like for me, like I'm not gonna give a definite who I think is gonna win because I think it's a toss up. I really think it's like who is in the right mental state on that day to win that matchup, because they're both going to be landing blows on each other that are really going to injure the other. And at some point, like it's just going to come down to mental grit and really like who can really pull through.
I think it's
really don't know who's it going to be.
I think it's going to be Logan Paul for sure. One, like we just literally mentioned, like the fire, but two, like Dillon Danis is an elite grappler, but that's when he gets on the floor. Boxing, you're not doing that. You're taking that element completely out of the game. And I think because of that, he's going to be hand-strapped with what he can do. His skills will not be on full display. I think Logan Paul will just take this, and honestly, I think he'll knock him out.
Yeah, and not only is he just a good, it's not just that he's a good grappler, he's just not a good striker also. He's just, it's not even like he's a decent striker. He's just not good.
Yeah.
Like, if you watch any footage of him, he looks like shit. You know, he looks really bad. You know? So, okay. I think that'll be an interesting one to see for sure. And then the main event, KSI.
Co-main.
KSI.
Well, no, this is the main. Other one's the co-main.
Wait, what?
It doesn't fucking matter, bro. No, okay. The main event, KSI versus Tommy Fury. Listen.
It's hard.
Jake Paul could not beat Tommy Fury.
That was a while ago. That was a
while ago.
Still.
But in that time, Tommy's only gotten more used to the attention.
Yeah.
The only caveat of Tommy losing in this whole thing was whether the scene was going to get to him. Because he's not used to being in this massive a spotlight. He's already done it now.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's used to it. The only reason I think KSI might have a slightly better chance than Jake is because he's not really a boxer. You know, he doesn't fight normally. He fights very awkward. He
unorthodox.
He literally told Tommy multiple times, "I'm not going to box you. I'm going to fight you." Right? You watch him. He fights like the most awkward fighter you'll ever see. But it works, you know, because how are you going to prepare for someone who's just jumping around constantly, throwing wild punches at you like that?
Yeah.
No, you're not going to find someone like this, you know? And so I think that's the only way, that's his only shot, right?
Okay.
I think it's going to be really interesting to see. Tommy should win. Tommy should win. And I love JJ, right? I think Tommy wins this. But at the same time, in my mind, I can't imagine KSI losing. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. Right?
What, bro? Stop, KSI, bro. That's some bullshit,
like,
bro.
Realistically, like
no. I'm saying Tommy will win, but I'm saying in my mind, it's hard to imagine KSI losing a fight because his whole career has been him as a winner, and no matter what he's done, his whole persona is him as a winner. You know, the whole KSI like identity.
I know, I get that, but like KSI, he's a definition. He's a great marketer. I think he's overblown his skill to a point where people think he's on the same level as Tommy Fury when he's literally not. Like,
no one thinks that. No one thinks that.
There are people, and the reason is because he's a good marketer. That's the reason. He's like she's overblown. Yeah, dude. Most people this wouldn't be a fight if at least there was like 25, 30%, 40% of people who think that like he's on the same level as Tommy. There just wouldn't be a demand for it.
People think he can win. That doesn't mean he's a better boxer. Everyone who thinks he can win thinks it's because of how weird he is.
I feel like that's directly correlated.
But it's very correlated to what. Yeah. So like anyway, my point is that like I agree with Ari. Like I think Tommy will win, and I really like the point Ari brought up of the Tommy Fury like having this attention because he's already done it. Like this is not phasing him. Honestly, it's honestly making him better because he's like, all right, like I'll just get more money and like it's an easy fight. And like, but honestly, like I want to go to a bigger like story of this, which is like he's like an actual boxer. Like Tommy Fury's an actual, and I don't know what he's doing fighting entertainment people rather than actually fighting people and developing his career and his record. You know what I mean?
He cares more about his name, to be honest, and the money that he gets out of it.
And he is also a social media star. He got famous off of Love Island. Like that's where he blew up.
Off of what?
He was a boxer, He's a boxer, but he's also Tyson Fury's brother, and he blew up off Love Island. You know, that's why these influence boxers went to Tommy Fury, because he also is a boxer who has a lot of fame and attention, big family name, and also at the same time, not that great. You know, compared to these guys, he's amazing. He's insane. But realistically, as a professional boxer, he's nothing out of this world. You know, that's why I'm glad you brought it up. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, was he like famous from Love Island? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
he was.
I don't know that. Okay.
Well, guys, I think
think
this fight is gonna be the day that Olajide Olayinka Williams Olatunji falls. And I really think that
that's it.
It's JJ.
It's JJ.
I agree. I think he's gonna take it now. I'm not gonna lie. I think it'll be interesting. I'm really excited. It's again just gonna come down to how Tommy deals with that weird, awkward style. I don't think it'll be a knockout. I don't think Tommy will be able to knock him out. I don't think he's gonna get that clean hit on him.
Really?
I think it'll go the distance, but Tommy will win.
I think KSI will get knocked out.
Yeah.
But Prem, by the way, I'm glad you brought up the thing of Tommy. Why is he fighting these people? I want him to fight Vidal. I want him to fight Vidal Riley, but he's ducking him hard, bro.
Who's Vidal Riley?
You know Vidal?
His coach.
Okay. That was KSI's old coach, who was younger than him, right? But he was an amateur
Really?
boxer at the time. He's gone pro. He just fought on the Canelo undercard, and I believe
Really?
he just got a belt. He just became
Wow.
an England champion for one of the belts. But Tommy's ducking him, saying like, "Oh, who knows about this guy? Who knows about him?" Vidal Riley's more famous than almost any boxer Tommy Fury would fight besides JJ or Jake Paul. Vidal has a YouTube channel with 1 million subscribers also. He does music, he does all this shit because
That might be his match. That might be his match.
It should be. But Tommy's like,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to fight him. He would get fucking destroyed by Vidal. I'm telling you.
Really?
You watch
Okay.
Vidal. Vidal is nice, man. I'm telling you.
Vidal is very, very
Well,
nice.
I can't wait for this weekend. It's gonna be really fun.
Yeah,
I think
It's gonna be a hype
these.
weekend.
I think these like kind of cards. I know like Ari probably knows more than like me, but like I feel like these cards will be interesting, enticing, and I think I just can't. I honestly don't care too much about the KSI Tommy. I care more about the Logan Paul Dillon Danis because it was so personal. But
It's
like
so personal,
that's
man.
just me. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I think most people feel like that. I think
Yeah.
that one has more emotion behind it.
Yeah. All right. I know you wanted to bring something up completely not related to boxing, but something with our parents, bro. Tell us what that's about, bro.
Yeah, this was just something I saw online recently. It was like a Twitter thread of people just talking about like random lies that were told as kids, and it's apparently like big like commonalities among people, and then people still believe them or don't believe them. They realize that they're fake. I was wondering, do you guys have anything from your childhood that your parents would always tell you like, oh, don't do this, this will happen, or any of those like typical like parental lies that you believed in for a long time?
Well, I feel like I've talked about this on the podcast before, but like my parents like threatening to send me to India and like the boarding school shit. But like I knew that was something real.
That's a lie.
But that's a lie. They would never
send
do
you
that.
there, bro.
They would never send me there, bro.
You know, there's actually one thing. I remember my parents that when I was a kid, they would tell me that each time I would move like onwards from like elementary to middle to high school to college, they would always like scare me about like how hard the next level would be. And I always found the next level to be 10 times easier.
Yeah.
Until now, until the beginning of sophomore year, where I finally understand what my parents are talking about.
Wait,
This is the first time in my life where I found college harder than the previous like school or whatever I've been to.
you thought middle
college
school was
is-
harder than high school?
Yeah, I mean, like to an extent.
What?
Like, as in, like based off like.
In a way, I understand what you mean. In a way, I know what you mean by saying middle school is harder than high school. Just because like,
How?
it's kind of hard to explain.
By high
It's
school,
not
you're
like
kind of more
workload.
used to it. I feel like.
Yeah,
You've
you're
kinda
more used to
developed
it,
your
and you kind of
habits.
get like more like individuality through high school. So you kind of like figure out like how to
Yeah.
solve these things a lot faster
Okay.
and kind of like go throughout things.
I
It's
think
like Prem, like we would agree. You would agree. Like, why do we always say like Mr. Estevez told us this on our first day of class, right? Shout out Mr. Estevez, man. He told us people say his class is the hardest they've taken in high school, not because it's actually the hardest, but because it's the first time they're doing something at that level
Yeah,
or
that's
have that
true.
high expectations, right?
And
Like
it
I would
prepares
say for
everybody.
me and you, we would probably say freshman year was our hardest year, right? Even
Yeah.
though content wise, later years were way harder. You know.
yeah, I'd say so.
No, 100%. I think they set us up for and they made us prepared for like the harder classes. I really like credit Mr. Estevez for that because I like
Yeah.
at the time I'm like, bro, if this is how high school is gonna be, then I'm doomed because this guy's
Yeah.
making my
Gotta
life
get Mr. Estevez on the
really
pod,
hard.
man.
Dude, can we, bro? Oh my god.
Honestly, I would love that. That would be
That would
so
be
fun.
one of my favorite
That could be
episodes, bro.
so fun.
You would
Like we could, dude.
honestly,
Dude, that's such a good idea. We should definitely do that because we
should
could talk about so much stuff, bro. Like so
His
much.
Dolphins are doing good. Also, his Dolphins.
His Dolphins are doing
We can
good.
talk
Oh,
about
no, I know. That's the last thing I want, man. He is just gonna flame me back and forth like forever. He flamed me like in class. Like if I remember one time I got a question wrong in class, and he's like, "Oh yeah, as a Patriots fan, it makes sense why he's getting this question wrong." I was like, "What the hell, man?" Like,
No,
it's
Hrishi,
so
honestly,
uncalled for.
honestly, like to kind of go off of that like lie or whatever, I would say like they always not necessarily scared, but they'd be like, oh, like the next level they won't take this. Like I'm giving you a
Yeah.
break. They
Yeah,
won't take
that's
this.
what I meant to say.
But, like,
yeah.
But like
They do.
what? Like that's not
best
the case.
believe the summer going into next grade, every single question on Study Island of the next grade was completed. every level, Study Island, IXL, Kumon, it was all completed, man. It was all done that summer. You had to get prepared.
You had to get
Yeah.
prepared. Otherwise,
It's
you'd
not
be
even
falling
that though.
behind.
Like they were just like, oh, like you get you have zero. Like you I'm like letting you like retake this, but the like in middle school they're just gonna say 0 and move on. They don't care about you and stuff.
Which is the
I'm like,
complete
bro,
opposite
like,
because they got more lenient as time went on. To be honest.
What about like non-school things? Like I have a list of some pretty common ones. Let's see if we've heard these. I've definitely heard some of these ones before.
okay, spit it out.
Crossing your eyes will get them stuck that way.
Never
Did you
heard
guys
that in
get
my
told
life.
that?
Never
You
heard
never,
that one.
never like
What
if you
the
go like
fuck?
that, like your parents will
No.
tell you.
Oh yeah,
Don't
yeah.
do that. Your eyes are gonna get stuck.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, I've heard
never.
that. I've heard that for sure.
Damn.
I still did it though. I don't care.
Yeah. Damn. What a
Wow,
rebel.
what a
man.
rebel! Yeah, what the hell?
Oh, this one I got a lot. Do you guys crack your knuckles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I crack my knuckles a lot. You always get the arthritis talk from them.
No, it's not arthritis, but it's like what's actually proven to be true is that like it makes your like bones weaker or like your joints weaker by cracking your knuckles, which is true.
Really?
There's been studies proven. Yeah.
Damn.
So
Doesn't sound like arthritis though, man.
doesn't sound like arthritis though.
Still
So
proving them wrong.
Also, this is just a random one I just kind of thought about. Did you guys growing up believe in Santa, or like any of those
Yeah.
things, like Tooth Fairy?
Of course.
Yeah.
Did you guys actually like? What was it like when your parents actually told you about it?
So
they
so
didn't.
Here's the thing. I'll tell you how I found out, and I think this is the most like Indian parent thing ever, because
Okay.
I slowly started to realize and started to wonder why my Santa enjoyed Parley G rather than chocolate chip cookies. And I kind
Rose
of,
pudding is
That's
not
so
milk and
funny.
cookies, Barley and chocolate.
Parmesan and cho-
and then after some time, I remember one night I think I was like 10 or 11, and I was like, screw this. I'm finding Santa this night. Like tonight's the night that like I bust the myth. Like I find Santa, and here I see my dad wrapping my like gift at 2 a.m. in the morning,
Aw.
drinking cha and eating the Parley G that I set out for him. I was like, oh my god, it was you the whole time. And I kept my mouth.
You start
open.
crying?
No. I was being like a little mischievous, and I still had to like, oh my god, Santa got me a gift. And then over time, like it was really like my friends who kind of like broke it to me. It was like, yeah, Santa's
Really?
not real.
You know what it was for me? It was like I was like 13 or like 11 or 12 years old, and I opened the wrapping paper, and it says my mom's name as the delivery address for the Best Buy, and that's how I found out. And I was like, what?
That is also one of those Indian things.
Yeah, it was just delivery Best Buy. Like I was like, oh shit.
And you know
like,
why? And you know why that was
Whoa.
on there? In case you had to return it, you have to
It's
make
a-
sure not to take it away, bro.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. It was so. I was like, shit, man.
Oh my god.
All right, what about
Tooth
you,
Fairy
man?
wasn't a big thing for me. Not Tooth Fairy.
Oh, you know why it wasn't a big thing? Because they had to put direct money just on
Yeah, that's for cash, bro. That's the problem.
Dude, no, you guys found out late, man. Like
When'd you
11,
find out?
12? I swear,
Yeah.
I knew by like 6.
I'm pretty sure it was earlier for me.
What?
I think I'm
Six.
lying a little bit, but like I don't know the exact timing, to be honest.
But the thing is, I don't ever remember my parents telling me like about Santa. I know I believed in him, but they would sometimes say something about it. But like, I think I found out. I don't even know how I found out. Like they didn't tell me or anything. I just like somehow found out. I don't know what. I literally have no.
Did your
idea. I
brother
can't
break it
recall.
to you?
No. I feel like he probably found out the same time I did because he was.
What? What? You guys are like
Wait, what?
6
No.
years different.
He's 4 years. But the thing is, you guys found
Oh.
out when you were like 11, 12. He
Oh,
would have
actually-
been. If I was 6, he
actually-
would have
That's
been 10.
true.
Actually,
That's
now,
true.
So I probably
now
just
that I'm
found
looking
out
at
the same time as
math-
him.
Yeah. So now that I look at the math, it wasn't 11 or 12. It was a lot earlier. It was probably 6 or 7, because
Yeah.
I think-
Bruh, ain't no way, bro. Just went back 5 years.
because I'm thinking about it now. I'm thinking about it now. If it was 11 or 12, then my sister would have been like 4 or 5 years old, and I definitely
You would have had to keep up the lie for that.
Yeah, and I definitely knew I knew everything was like wrong way before she was born. So I think it was
Wrong.
5 or 6.
Wrong.
Just wrong.
Yeah, everything was just wrong, bro. But then after I found out like my parents were Santa, I'd be like telling Santa exactly what I want for Christmas, and at that point it just made my life easier because I just knew.
Dude, there was a
Santa-
point.
I can't even
There was a
remember
point in
the
time.
idea of
No, there was a
finding
point
out.
in time where I would just send my parents, email them a wish list because I'd be like, yo, like, email. Because like, and one time, I wanted my dad. No, I wanted my dad. Literally, yeah. But
Best
one time,
regards.
no, one time, my dad. I thought my dad would not see my wish list, so I emailed it to his work email. And it showed up on his inbox saying Prem's wish list, and he's like stressed out over like 5 different things, and all he sees is Prem's wish list. He's like, Prem, what the fuck are you sending me right now, bro?
Hey man, work expense.
Best regards, Prem
Tax
Johnny.
write-off.
Oh my god, dude! I can just imagine Mini Prem being like the most like formal email writing style, bro. Like the best regards, Prem Johnny, and have like his
It
little
was
info at the
actually,
bottom.
and I had a Google Sheets. I would attach that to the email, bro.
Once again, shout out Estevez. Shout out Estevez.
I'm not gonna lie.
And I'd put all my wish list. I'd put the price, and I'd use the sum function to figure out how much the total cost was.
You know,
Yeah, I'm telling you,
that was intricate. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I kind of like not to say that I don't still have like Christmas spirit, because to me Christmas is like I enjoy Christmas more than I enjoy my birthday. Like I'm more happy around the Christmas time.
Yeah.
Like Christmas
really?
Is, like, I listen to Christmas music in like
For Prem, it's the same thing. So
For me, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
That's true, exactly. Which is why it's different. But like for me, like Christmas is like people like I know it's cliche to say it's like a magical time. But, like it's low-key special. But I kind of miss the days when like the true spirit of Christmas, like when I really believed in everything. Like I kind of miss those days, like when we would actually get off from school and go outside and play in the snow. Now,
no, you know what I missed? I missed the white Christmas. I think there's only been like 2 white Christmases in my life.
It's terrible.
Did we ever have white Christmas?
Yes, we definitely
like once or twice. Yeah,
I'm sure we did. Yeah,
we definitely did. It always snows like before or after Christmas. It usually never.
Yeah.
I just like that whole time of year because like it's like Christmas, like Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then New Year's, and then January hits, depression starts, bro, and I'm like, fuck.
Dude, Christmas. I agree with you, man. I don't know if you guys had this also with Christmas. Did you guys like have like a certain point where it just like changed completely? I guess Hrishi, you have a younger sister, so you probably had to keep going a little bit longer.
Bless you. I lived it through for a couple years. Yeah.
I feel like there was a certain point, like we would always like get presents and stuff and celebrate Christmas. After some point, though, I feel like we just like for a few years. Wow, that was some crazy lag.
Oh yeah, I stopped sneezing a while ago. Yeah. Oh god.
Hey, you don't get this with in-person podcasts, man.
Exactly.
I feel like there was like a few years where we just didn't really celebrate properly, and then during COVID we turned it back on again. Like my brother really started doing it again.
I feel that.
He started baking cookies from scratch. We would start giving gifts to each other.
Dude, I feel like when you have a girl in the house, it makes it a lot easier. Like my sister is so enthusiastic about like setting up a tree and decoration.
We always did that. We always do that.
Yeah, we always do that.
That's one of my favorite traditions, man. At Thanksgiving, after like before now, we all leave back to school and stuff. We always make sure we'll watch some football, throw in the football, put the tree together. You know,
that's such a nice time. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like it's not just Christmas. I feel like times in general have just changed. Like everything feels different. Like even for Halloween, I remember in my neighborhood for Halloween, me and my friends would get like 2 like pillowcases full of candy, go back and gamble the candy away and eat so much candy. And now when I see my like I went back for Halloween last year because I had something else, so I'm like, whatever, I'll help like pass out candy to the kids because I was back home already. And I come and there was like 5 kids total that came to my house, and I was just giving them like
really,
because there's no kids anymore that come out and do that, and it's just like it's kind of like sad to see how times change.
What do they do?
I don't know. I really just don't know. Like
that's crazy.
Times are weird. So sad.
Because even with my family now too. Like I remember like we used to do like gifts, and last Christmas like my extended family, not like this family, because my family we still have like the elf on the shelf traditions, and we kind of went crazy last year because like we try to think of like creative ideas. So like my dad put like elf on the shelf on like a parachute. I put her in a block of ice and put in like Sizzles frozen. They made like a Ferris wheel and like stuff like that. So we kind of keep those small traditions up. But with my extended family, we used to get each other gifts, like everybody get each other's gifts and do like Secret Santa. This year, and so my dad has 5 brothers, and so they'd go up one by one, family, and they'd have just envelopes for everybody, and one by one we get our envelopes full of cash. And like I'm like, okay, like cool, like yeah, I like, of course, thank you for the cash, like I love it, but like it kind of ruins it, you know, like it's just not fun if I'm going up and getting an envelope. I'd rather rip open a present, and even if I hate it, just have it, you know.
Bro, I'm not gonna say which family friend of mine, but we have we have Secret Santa every year. And like last year, I felt so bad for one of my boys because like he got like what we thought he got what we thought was like a protein like shaker thing, but it was just one of those things that like the guy who gifted it to him redeemed from points in like Kumon or some shit. So he never, he can't even trade that shit in for something, bro, because you get it from like Kumon. It was like one of those points like membership one. I was like, it felt so bad for him.
Nah, man, he should have gone for the Amazon gift card, man. That's in your pocket. That's what I did.
Dude, there's some people in Secret Santa that I don't want. Like I want someone good in Secret Santa. I don't want to open up my gift and see like bananas or like some type of like vegetable or something.
No, like imagine like Basista as a Secret Santa, bro.
Oh my, do you remember last year? Do you remember? Oh
no, what happened?
Prem, do you remember last year's? Prem, do you remember?
I don't think I was.
I don't think.
Oh yeah, wait, Prem, do you remember last year's? Yeah, Prem, do you remember last year's?
Do you remember last year's, man?
Yeah, Prem, do you remember last year's? Remember last year's Secret Santa?
That's right. That's right.
Wait.
Oh shit.
I wasn't there. Fuck. I wasn't there.
In Prem's fairness, it was the day he was going on his birthday dinner. So
yeah.
Was it?
Okay, whatever. Move on.
Oh, I guess not.
What did
wait. You brought up Elf on the Shelf. What would be the Indian equivalent of Elf on the Shelf?
Oh, Raj. I'm thinking Raj on something, bro.
Raj on
the ring.
Sing on a ring.
Sing on
the ring doorbell camera.
Oh my.
I don't know actually.
Raj on the Taj.
Yeah. Raj on the Taj.
Actually,
yeah. No. I like that.
What? That's so witty. What are you talking about?
No, I like
that.
Oh
my god, I have a good one. Hindu on the Bindu, bro. What about that?
No.
That one's so
what
much
the
better.
fuck?
How are you gonna put it on the Bindu?
What the fuck is a Bindu, bro?
Are you just gonna put it on the Bindu? At least Raj and Taj, you can put it on. Like if you have a Taj Mahal in your house, but you can put it on there.
Oh yeah, I just have a Taj Mahal sitting around because I'm a little curry muncher. Oh my god.
On the seat.
What'd you say?
I said hutter meat on the seat.
Oh god. Prep Jot on the boat. Prep Jot on the boat. Sat Jot on the boat. Oh god, bro, that's funny as hell.
Damn, this got me excited for Christmas now, man.
I know, bro.
Damn. I've been okay. I consider myself a really good gift giver, and so I've already planned some things that I want to get.
What's my gift for him?
Really?
Oh no, not for you, man. I'm hoping my parents.
He's not getting you a gift. He's not getting you a gift.
Mom, Dad, if you're watching this, stop watching. So
are they?
No, they're not watching.
Exactly.
I'm trying to sort out tickets to get them to see Aerosmith live at either Prudential.
What's Aerosmith?
Oh my. Oh.
It's a band.
Bro, never heard Aerosmith?
It's a band.
Dream on?
You never heard, man?
Oh, Dream.
You know their music.
Oh, yeah.
Like my dad grew up loving Aerosmith, and I remember we watched them on TV one time, and they were saying how nice it would be to go to one of their concerts, and this is their last ever tour that they're doing.
Whoa!
So it's hella expensive. So I'm trying to see if I can get that to happen. I really want to get them to see that.
What me and my sister got my dad for his birthday was like a whiskey set. So we got like a nice wooden whiskey set, it's like really like, and like his initials were engraved in the cups, or like the glasses. So it was.
Do you feel like you and your sister? Do you and your sister give each other gifts also?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you and your sister are able to get each other gifts way better than your parents can give to you?
Oh
yeah, of course,
dude. It's so easy to buy for a sister. Are you serious? I bought my sister like 5 skincare products, and she was like beyond happy. And like it took me 5 minutes to find it.
My sister, I just put my
always get each other the better gifts. Like
yeah, like my sister, she's never got any Michigan merch, so I was like, all right, bet. So I got her like a couple sweaters and shit, and she was so happy. Like,
dude, the first year we started doing like gift exchanges, like with all of us, like with me and my brother also giving each other stuff. He got me like those LEDs I have in my car because he knew I've been wanting those, and I got him. He's a big Pop Smoke fan, and that was just like the year after he died. I got his first posthumous album, like the vinyl of it, and I framed it.
Ooh,
whoa!
And then the next year, he was like, Tubby, I didn't know you were going to come with the levels like that last year. I thought we were, so I had to up it this year. So last year, he got me the vinyl of To Pimp a Butterfly, which
Oh,
for me is just
shit.
insane. And then he also got me, those pop figures,
Yeah.
like those collectibles. He got
Yeah.
me one of Eminem in 8 Mile from the movie he did, which is like a
Whoa.
pretty, like actually rare collector's thing.
Wow.
That was insane. And I got
What
him,
did you get him? Yeah.
So he's a big Yankees fan, and last year Aaron Judge broke the home run record.
Yeah.
So I bought the newspaper from the day that he broke the record, and I framed that and got that for him.
That's so sweet. That's actually really sweet.
Wow, that's dope. Man, so you just gave him a newspaper and he gave you all that? What the hell, man?
It's the sentiment,
What
bro.
the hell?
Man.
It's the
What the
sentiment.
hell?
Man. You know how much thought it goes to finding? You know how much that one newspaper cost, man?
I think I'm a decently.
And I framed it by myself, man. And oh my god, my thing for my mom I really loved also. She has these like charm bracelets, one with an A, one with an R, for me and my brother that we got when we were really little. I know the company that she got it from, and I got the exact same one, but this time with a paw print charm. So she now has one for me, my brother, and Rio.
Shit. Damn, bro, this got crazy.
It looks like I'm pulling up to the Nair house for Christmas this year, guys. I want to be a part of this gift exchange. And truth to be told, I won't be getting good gifts for everybody, but I will be receiving good gifts. Hello.
Prem, you frozen again?
Prem, Johnny.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Can
you hear me? God damn it! What the hell is wrong?
For you guys watching, you guys see him normally. It doesn't freeze for them. It only freezes for us. His recording, he's still talking.
Well, Ari, it's only freezing for you're only freezing for me. Like Hrishi's fine.
Yeah, but you're freezing for both of us.
Man. I know, which is weird. Like that's so weird.
You're greater than one, man.
God damn.
Anyways,
you guys want to do the blind rankings?
Let's run.
Let's move on to football. We have
Just want to do football?
Today was an interesting day for football, guys.
Yeah,
interesting day for football. Also sad day for football.
I swear every week is just weirder and weirder.
It gets crazier, bro.
Is it just me? Like this
it's getting weirder. So but yo, I've waited 5 weeks for this. 5 whole weeks for this.
For the Patriots to get blown out?
My Jamar Chase breakout.
You didn't have to wait that long.
Happened. My Jamar Chase breakout finally happened. He dropped 50 freaking fantasy points today, bro. I've been waiting so long for this.
And you're gonna trade him.
I mean, obviously, I'm not actually trading. Are you serious?
There's some people you just don't trade. Like no matter how bad.
You stick through it, and I did it, and I won. Let's go.
Did you win?
Yeah, of course I won.
What the fuck was that celebration? Let's go. Let's go.
Oh
my god. No, I think this week Giants as usual. I mean, we had three turnovers, a pick 6, and we still lost, which is whatever. And then who else? I think Daniel Jones is out.
Like this team's just a mess. Like, do we just tank at this point?
I think we tank for Caleb Williams.
It's kind of hard
Caleb
because
Williams won't fix our team though. That's the thing.
He won't. That's the problem.
Better than Daniel Jones.
That's the problem. That's the problem with every team right now. Yeah. Every team wants to tank for Caleb Williams, but they're not gonna. Every team that wants the good quarterback all have the worst O lines in the league.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, what are they gonna do?
Well, our O line's just unhealthy. Our O line's unhealthy, and then we have Evan Neal.
Wow.
Like what happened to Evan Neal?
I don't know.
I swear he was good last year. Like what happened?
And no, honestly, I think he's purposely tanking. He's purposely missing fucking defenders, bro. Like what is happening? You might as well just not have him on the field, bro.
The Giants are generally just pissing me off at this point. Like I don't know what they can do. The Cardinals generally threw us a bone by giving us a win. Like we should not have a win. I don't know how this team has a win.
We should be the Panthers.
Right? I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
The Panthers are way better than us right now. How do the Panthers not have a win, but we do? The Panthers are way better. How are the Giants? The Giants went from being in the playoffs last year, making it past the wild card stage into the divisional round, and now they're the worst team. The worst team in the league.
Listen. We don't want to hear all that. Well, what you need to hear is that there's been a big culture shift in New York, and I feel like it's gone worse. Like first of all respect lost for Evan Neal. You are talking shit about the people who pay your salary. You are talking shit about blue-collar workers who are literally spending their last dime to come and watch you. And I know I'm quoting this. What are you talking about? Did you not hear what Evan Neal said? He
About
so basically
blue-collar workers?
no. So
Yeah,
he was talking
being
about the
annoying.
fans and being like, I forget the exact quote, but I remember something
No,
about
he was
like
basically
burger
like,
flippers.
yeah, you guys
What?
like, he's like, I don't want to hear comments from like hamburger flippers or some shit
Yeah,
like
Oh
that.
something
my
like that. Yeah,
god.
and like because like obviously the
Bro has
fans are
to get off his
trashing
high
on him.
horse, bro. Like,
Exactly, he's ass. Brian Dable needs to fix something with the offensive line. He needs to move around some pieces and get that offensive line fixed because that offense is not moving. If Daniel Jones does not get more than 2 seconds to throw on every single play, dude, he is getting absolutely destroyed in that
Yeah.
pocket. I guess say the same for Mac Jones as well. I feel like both of their plays, I feel like we're in a similar situation where both of their like, because they're both like not terrible quarterbacks. They both have potential to be good, but both are like their plays have been like deteriorated
I think
by
the
their.
fact that Daniel Jones, we kind of knew going in who he was, but Mac Jones was apparently on like some like top 15 quarterback ranking,
No,
and
but if you
now we're
saw after the
comparing
first 2 weeks.
but now we're comparing them as like both bottom tier quarterbacks.
Wait,
Like that's
hold on. I
I
want
don't,
to, I want to,
I
I want to
don't, I
get this
don't
straight.
think that
I
they're
never
bottom
said
tier though.
Yeah, I never
I
put
still
Daniel
don't think
Jones in
Daniel
the bottom
Jones is a
tier.
bad quarterback.
I
Daniel
agree.
Jones has shown he can do something.
I agree, but he
okay.
needs
But
I
time.
just don't
He
think
needs
too many.
pieces.
That's what I'm saying. I can't believe we're still in this position. Like after all these, after Eli left, man, I can't believe we're still in this position, fumbling over the whole idea of what the quarterback situation is. I thought by now we would have
I
it
know.
sorted. If we paid Daniel Jones so much,
Yeah,
I was okay with it because I thought, okay, you know what? Last year he showed he can do something. Let's give him a shot.
But no, but I agree with Rishi. Like it's the O line. Like he doesn't even have time to throw. Like you know what
Exactly,
I mean?
exactly. That's the
it's the
problem.
same
It's
thing
not
with
his
Mac.
fault. That's
It's
what
the
I'm
same
saying.
thing with Mac. I mean,
And
honestly,
also we don't have we're not having receivers to get open.
same
Like
situation.
we need Marvin.
It
we
actually
need
is the
Marvin
exact same
Harrison.
It's
situation.
literally the
Loki
same exact
is.
It
I'm not
literally
even
situation.
gonna
is the
cap.
situation.
It's literally the
Giants
exact same
Patriots.
situation.
Damn,
Except that,
imagine
like,
we actually went to the Giants Pats game. It literally would have just been battle of the mid.
I mean, it
don't
hasn't
even want to
happened
say
yet. It's
battle of
in.
not even battle of the mid, bro. That's just an insult to mid. Like that's just literally
No,
scraping
but
the
honestly, I
bottom
think
of the
Mac
barrel.
Jones. I don't know like what Bill O'Brien's doing, bro. Honestly, like
Dude,
I don't know
I
what.
am like beyond pissed off. There's something that I need to get off my chest. All right, and I know I've been a big Bill Belichick supporter for a while, but I can no longer defend him. I literally
Thank you.
I cannot defend him any longer. There's one thing I need to say, right?
You're saying this is
Listen,
Belichick's fault.
As a GM, yes.
As
Yep.
a GM,
Yep.
yes, not as a coach.
Yep.
And as a coaching, the offensive calling is all Bill O'Brien's fault. I'm gonna have to agree. But Bill Belichick as a
Who hired
GM,
him?
Bill Belichick. I know. But like
Exactly.
realistically, like we expected big things from Bill O'Brien. Everyone did, and he's
Yep.
kind of been lacking. But let me get to my point. Bill Belichick is still stuck in his defensive mind, from the 2000s. And yes, it has worked, and we have built a great defense, and everyone can agree that our defense is elite. But there is like some things as to like evolving with the game, as like every other team is like coming out and like being explosive and having all these big name players, and Bill Belichick is still stuck on like we will win off defense. If your offense is not putting points on the board, how long is your defense going to be able to sustain all these high powered offenses in the NFL? Second thing, as we've had 3 years of offensive struggles, and sure, he went out and got some names, but they're not good names, they're not big names, and they haven't played a role in our offense at all.
I feel like you guys like. I feel like wide receivers get stuck in the Patriots system. They just get stuck.
We do. It's
Like
just hard.
it's not even.
hard.
It's just not even the receivers' fault.
Bill
or something.
Belichick.
But like,
It's Bill Belichick.
yeah.
You guys see the
And, like-
memes of like the people online. Like I think Tyreek Hill was in one of the videos. It's like a Patriots scouting receivers, and it's like Tyreek Hill running really fast. He gets like a crazy 40 time, and then it's like this really slow like white guy. Who's, like,
kid from
very-
Yeah, it's like-
Wyoming.
yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
talk to that
I
guy.
like that. No, but like the
Don't
thing
talk
is
to
like if you look at it, right, like we lost a lot of key players on the offense and defense. Like we're losing Christian
Who you
Gonzalez.
lost on offense.
Our O lineman Riley Reef was on IR for a while. We also Cole Strange
I'm
has
pretty
been
sure-
a bust.
But your O line was never that great.
No. But our O line was like enough for us to get our offense moving. Like with Trent Brown, Christian Onwenu.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say his name. What's it called? Who's our center? Oh my god, I'm forgetting his name.
Yeah, no, we get it though.
David
we got
Andrews,
O line.
whatever. Our O line was like manageable.
What's Zeke been doing? What's Zeke
He's
been
been,
doing?
like,
since
him
he-
and
when you-
Mondre
when
have
you-
been mid. But let me get to my
They've
point.
been mid, yeah.
Let me get to my point. As soon as we lost Christian Gonzalez, Judon is about to be put on IR, I hope, because I feel like he's
Yeah.
going off the season. Bill Belichick did not hesitate to go out and get J.C. Jackson and other defensive pieces. But as soon as our offense struggles, he does nothing. Literally does nothing. He wastes money on players that we don't need, and we're just not improving. And we're still
But is
stuck
that
on
his
this.
job?
He is the GM.
He's a GM, bro. That's the problem.
He's the GM. He
Is
needs to
Belichick
go.
actually the GM, or he
Yes.
just
Yes.
the GM?
No.
he
He
is.
calls the shots.
Yes. He has the most influential power and who they want to get. And
No,
I
no,
feel
no,
like
no, no. Obviously, he has.
No, there
influence.
is no
Is he
GM.
literally the actual
Yes.
GM?
Yes,
No,
they don't have a GM.
No, we do.
Who?
Okay,
Who
that's
is
what I'm
it?
saying. I'm saying,
Okay.
is
Who
it
is-
just
no,
like
no,
a
who is it?
LeBron situation where LeBron influences who they get?
Late
Like how
GM.
Belichick has so much influence like that.
They don't have a GM. They have an assistant GM. They don't have a GM. A
No,
GM is
they
Belichick.
had someone in the offseason, but it's still, regardless, it's Belichick. But like the thing is, like there has to be a point where you get out of this mindset and you help your team prosper, because he's wasting Mac Jones's early years in the NFL.
That's what I'm
If
saying.
Mac
Like
Jones
the
was really
salary
under a
cap,
good
the salary
situation,
cap,
we could have
three,
seen,
three,
like, a way better side of Mac Jones.
and
he's
3 and
ruining
4
it. He's
years.
literally
3 and
ruining
4 years. The first rookies, like first 3 or 4 years, is crucial for a team's development. Like look at Joe
Yeah.
Burrow. Like they're able to build around him right now, and now they have the deal. But now honestly they'll have to choose.
They almost fucked it up too.
I know, but
Bengals almost fucked it up,
but they have to choose. They have to choose between T Higgins and Jamar Chase. I know they're gonna obviously choose Jamar Chase, but they can't afford both.
They can't
Yeah.
afford both.
So
No, they almost fucked it up early for Joe Burrow. Just came out right away, injured bad because their O line was shit. Kept on not protecting him.
but now they're
fixing the O-line problem.
a little bit.
Now they're
A little
good.
bit. Yeah,
Now they
It's
someone
still the
fixed
same
it.
situation, though. To be honest, like their O line hasn't really improved that much.
No,
Is there
no,
just a
it
shortage
has.
of
No,
offensive
no, it
linemen?
has.
Like,
No, it
there's
has.
so
It's just
many teams
Joe
he, no,
Burrow's
no,
not
no, no, no.
mobile as
He,
well. That's another thing.
no, Joe Burrow got a calf strain, which is why he's not as mobile this year
That is
specifically.
literally what I said verbatim.
No, you didn't.
Word for word, what I just said.
You said he's not
no.
mobile
That
in
is
general.
Actually
He
incorrect.
said no mobile. No.
I literally just
But-
said it's also because he's not mobile and he's like hesitant to roll out the pocket, so he's just throwing balls
Yeah,
away.
no.
when
What
instead he should
I
run
interpreted
the
that
pocket.
he's not mobile in general. Like that's his trait. that
No,
he's
no,
not
no,
mobile,
no,
but he is.
the current
But-
situation.
And yeah, that's also going to lead to him getting more sacks. But I think overall they've done a pretty good job of giving him an O-line protection. And I think another team that we should focus on is like the Chargers. Like Brandon Staley should get fired. I think.
Oh my
Like
God,
he's
atrocious
not been doing
play calling.
good. And like I don't know what it is with every head coach. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is in the head coach of the Chargers, like Anthony Lynn before, Brandon Staley. Like they just don't know how to close games. It's simple decision making with timeouts and time management that they're not able to fundamentally do to win the game.
It's always the coaches. There's never the
It is the
team for the
coaches.
Chargers has. In our lifetime, the Chargers have always had a good team. They've never been at a point where they're a bad
Star-studded
team.
rosters all
They
the time.
always make the playoffs, and then they fuck it up at the end. Same with the Bengals early in our life, also early, like when we started watching football.
like
the Andy
AJ
Dalton,
Green,
the Bengals.
Andy Dalton.
Yeah, AJ Green, Andy Dalton. They would make the playoffs, lose first round. You know, the Chargers, man, the Chargers every year fuck it up, and it's always because of the coaching. And that's another. They just never get it right. And right now, the Chargers' offense is insanely stacked.
I know.
You know, I know we just lost Mike Williams, but that team is still looking
It's
good.
still stacked, and the thing is, it's the same thing again. They are, even though Justin Herbert has been playing amazing, they are still wasting that kid's life, bro. Like he could have prospered so much more with more wins under his belt. It helps him build his confidence as a player, and really helps him build his leadership for a team. He can't lead a team that is constantly losing over stupid play calling by the coaches.
And
unlike Mac Jones and Daniel Jones.
What?
Wait,
Are you
is that
okay?
right?
No, you're good. Yeah, you said
Okay.
that right.
Okay, I don't know why the double Jones like threw me off for a second.
Oh, you're good.
Unlike Mac Jones and Daniel Jones, he actually has weapons around him. You know, he actually has everyone they need. You know, he has the targets. He has everything.
The whole point is there's no reason you put up 35 points and you should lose a game.
Exactly.
That's the point. Like it's another. I think I have another hot take, which is I think the Raiders are gonna sell Jacobs and Devontae before the trade deadline. I think they're gonna be in a complete rebuild. I think Jimmy G is injured. It's not working out. They're gonna fire McDaniels. They're gonna start again. And honestly, I feel bad for Raiders fans because the whole John Gruden experiment did not work. They hired McDaniels, who is not a head coach. He's an offensive coordinator. He's probably going to become the OC back in Patriots when they fired McDaniels.
Swear to God,
And
I swear to God,
I think there's going to be a complete rebuild. Their defense is so shitty. They have no assets except for Max Crosby. Crosby, I think they're gonna sell him to get a lot of draft capital like they did when Gruden was first there. and then just build the team again.
This
I think
is kind of a super hot take. I don't know if they're going to sell Jacobs, to be honest. I think Jacobs is their franchise running back. But there's...
I do agree with that. Jacobs, like, in my mind, he embodies, like, the Raiders. Like
he is the Raiders, to be
honest. You know?
But there's something I do want to talk about, guys. There's something I do. So we've been talking about a lot of the negatives. Let's talk about some of the positives that have been popping up in the NFL, and that is this rookie class. I feel like this rookie class has been the best that we have seen. Like, CJ Stroud has been putting up unreal numbers.
Bryce Young has not been playing well.
Bryce Young has not been playing well.
Come on, man. You can't say he's been that bad.
He's not been bad, but he's not been good.
He hasn't, to be honest.
He's like the CJ Stroud, but...
No, but he's the definition of mid. He's the definition of mid.
I think Bryce Young will be a player who, over time, will gradually grow and become an average starting quarterback. But I don't see, like,
I see talent. It's just the problem is he doesn't have help right now.
You think it's gonna be like a Pickett situation? Like he's gonna be like that?
Pickett is in a weird situation because he does have talent around him, but like he himself is
that's the coaching. Matt Canada is such a bad OC. Like going back to the positives. Well, let's go to the positives. We're not talking about that.
Right. So let's talk back to the positives. CJ Stroud, Devon A-Chain came out of nowhere.
I was actually thinking about Ari today. I was like, Ari, you called it, bro. Like you said, didn't you have a chain?
No, I had A-Chain. I called it. I'm the one who drafted him, and I dropped him the day after.
Oh,
because for someone else, because I needed him for week 1.
I wasn't sure what you meant by like I called it. I thought you meant like earlier in that day when I was saying how like Ari's gonna go off because the chain's gonna have a great
I
day.
called
like,
A-Chain going off.
I meant like never mind.
I messed up. I messed up by dropping him big time in fantasy.
That was me and Laporta, man. That was me
again. Going back, Witherspoon on the Seahawks, Gonzalez on the Pats, Puka Nacua out of nowhere also has been like on pace for like
Tutu
Atwell. No, but like Puka Nacua is on pace for like 2,200 yards if Cooper Kupp wasn't back, bro. Like
he is so similar to Cooper Kupp, by the way.
They don't play the same role though. They don't play the same role. They really don't.
Built so similarly, I feel
they're
like.
built similar, and it seems like they play the same role. But Puka Nacua plays a lot more of X than he does in like the inside. So X is like the outside receiver. You guys know, like X and Y are the two outside, like left and right. And he plays like I think it's like 30% of his snaps on like the outside and not in the slot. And Cooper Kupp, most of his like production comes from the slot completely because that is like go-to guy for Stafford.
I think another thing
they showed today that they're both able to sustain both receivers.
They are.
I think another thing is like, did they win by the way today or no?
No, they lost.
What?
Yeah, the Rams lost.
Oh yeah. They lost.
To who?
The Eagles. It was a close game. Okay. It was a close game.
I think another thing is the Dolphins. They've been really good this year too.
I'm telling you, it's funny. Sai literally just said in the chat. I've been saying this. I really want Niners Dolphins Super Bowl. I really want it.
Well, it's about to happen because the Niners are up 41-10 right now against the Cowboys.
Whoa.
Again in the fourth quarter.
McCaffrey scored a touchdown, by the way.
Let's go!
Come on, George Kittle has three
touchdowns
right now. Which
he saved me. He saved me in my other league. Oh my god.
You got George Kittle?
In the other league, yes. I am winless
in
that league.
Yo, Purdy has 4 touchdowns. I started him today. Let's go.
Big dubs all around.
Wow.
And
dude, Purdy's probably my best steal, honestly.
I'm not gonna lie. This is actually really good that this happened. This was the first test for the 49ers.
Live reaction.
This is the first real test that the 49ers had. 41-10? That is insane.
Yeah, who do you think would win, Niners or Eagles? I'm thinking Niners.
It has to be the Eagles, man.
Niners have the better team.
You kind of have to give it to the Eagles, though.
Eagles could win.
Dude, how did Jalen Carter slip to the Eagles? Like, Eagles dead ass have like the most OP defense.
It's the Avengers, bro. It's the Avengers.
They just had such a good draft also. Like, they have so many picks.
But like, realistically, where are they getting this cap space from, bro? Where are they getting this cap space from?
Like, how?
Like the DeAndre
Cap space is a myth. Cap space is a myth.
No, but realistically,
it's a mindset.
No, but like realistically, like if you're thinking about it, like how the hell mid-season are they trading for DeAndre Swift, who out of nowhere has been like,
what?
Oh, sorry, not mid-season.
Bro, it wasn't mid-season.
No, they paid him. They got him before the season, but still.
Yeah, but like, DeAndre Swift was on his rookie deal. Yeah, he's on his rookie deal. It's fine.
Is he still on his rookie deal?
Yeah.
He's been in the league for 3 years, bro.
Yeah, so he's still on his rookie deal.
Oh yeah.
Okay, fine. But regardless, like if you look at their offense, like they have a million ways to go. Like sure, if you stop the run, they'll pass. If you stop the deep pass, they'll do the short pass. You got Smitty. If you stop all of that, Jalen Hurts mobility itself can get you like 10, 15 yards. And don't even get me started on the tush push. Don't get me started on the tush push.
Bro, the Giants are trying to emulate that. It's just not working.
So did the Patriots. The Patriots tried doing a fake tush push today and failed miserably.
Yeah.
Miserably.
I miss the days of seeing like Vince Wilfork being thrown into the game for like JJ Watt coming in there.
I know the memes where it's like when Vince Wilfork is not a real person, he's just three people fit in one. He's not a real person.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I don't know.
The NFL season has been like absolutely wild, to be honest, and like
it's been everything you unexpect. Like Monday's team, bro. Like a bunch of misfits put together. Now they're like an all-star team, bro. It's crazy.
That was the funniest comment. Someone said like, yeah, his ragtag group of misfits somehow came through.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah. So for context, this is a guy in our fantasy football league who we all thought was going to go 0-4 to start the season.
And he's 4-0.
And he's currently
5-0.
League at 5-0 right now.
To be fair, ESPN did predict him number 1 after the draft.
Yeah, we
But
knew
Cooper
that.
Kupp
ESPN also projected me second, and we see what happened now. Eh?
You won this week, though, right?
I still think your
I
team's
did.
better than most of these teams, man.
I think so too, bro.
So hard with the matchups, but
Oh my god!
I mean,
like
that's
the
just
points
the game,
allowed is
like-
like absolutely wild. Like me and Ari, like
I got dropped 150
Shut up,
this week.
Shut up.
Bro.
Compared to the leaders,
I literally got
we have
dropped.
100 more points allowed
Yeah, but
compared to the
Prem,
leaders right now.
you lost to someone putting up 150. Don't act like you had 149. you have 60 points.
Neither do you. Neither did you, bro.
What are you
Also,
talking about?
my entire team died. My team died this week. My team literally died.
Who died? Who died?
Connor, Jettis, Connor died.
Oh, that's
Jettis
true.
died.
That's true.
Jettis died.
That's true.
Jettis.
That's true.
I just blew out my mic. But Jettis died. He died. He went out.
Too, bro.
Dude, Jettis out second quarter. Connor out second quarter. I don't have a fucking team, bro.
I know. But still, this week was not a close matchup for you. You can't say that. My points against
My team died.
Points against is 100 more than the person in first, and I have the same points forward. I have the same points forward as the person in first.
I just want to say
Shit happens, bro. Shit happens.
Shit happens.
Shit happens. The
Dude,
game's the game.
I had a 99% chance of winning last week against someone in our league, and all they had was Seattle defense left. And guess what? I lost.
You lost?
Because they dropped
I wonder why.
points, bro.
Who was Seattle defense playing?
The Giants. Imbecile.
Yeah.
That's your fault.
That 1% is 100%. You should have known.
Yeah, bro.
Like seriously, like 29 points. Like I swear to God, like it was 22 at one point, and then by the fourth quarter, Daniel Jones threw like 3 interceptions, and like
I can't imagine that. You know, I would be so pissed off. I would be thinking like, oh, okay, thank you. I won a week. You know, I don't have to worry about it going into Monday Night Football. 1% chance, bro.
1% chance.
That is crazy.
Whatever, man. Fantasy football is the death of me anyways. So are the Patriots.
I don't know. Football's fun. I just can't wait for the season to be over, and hopefully Arjun is the guy who gets in the cage and not me, but it might be me. But yeah, I guess that kind of wraps up this week's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, make sure to like, comment, subscribe on all of our platforms. Comment down any topics that you think we should talk about. And signing off. Peace, guys.
Peace.